they are inserted back in the starting lineup. The Thunder certainly welcoming the return of those two reinforcements, as it's Moses Brown going up against Embiid, and we are underway here in this matchup. As you see Philly trying to move it around, Korkmaz out to Embiid. He can take that shot, and he misses the first. In one of those roles of being able to handle the basketball, as Maledon pulls up, can't get it. Moses Brown tried to tip it up over Embiid. And he's got to be happy to be back in the lineup, back on the floor in his second season, as Embiid had a little space there with Brown, giving him an extra foot.
And Ken Maurer, being the veteran official that he was, he just basically, said, all right, that's fine. I agree with you. And that's one of those moves that you have to watch out for Embiid.
See what Brown does here to try to defend Embiid, who is a true 7-footer, so skilled. That time,
I mean, if you play close up on Embiid, man, he'll take you out because he's so good and so strong.
As Maledon eyes that triple no.
And he found his favorite player out there.
Embiid again, this time able to go right at the double team and use his size to get over Dort.
And that's one way to help out your offense, just knock down threes. It just really covers a lot of things that don't go right for you.
And Korkmaz again. Just use the body of Embiid to kind of wall off any defense from the strong side there. See, Maledon thought otherwise as Pokusevski, first shot of the game, wide right.
Teo's handling that with a mix of aggressiveness and poise.
All right, Nick continues to remain at home, quarantining due to contact tracing, but still very much locked into this Thunder team. Had an opportunity on that layup as Embiid, trying to run the floor, sets it up for Seth Curry. His three is good. And for Philly, that is the third three here this first quarter.
Once you get in the lane, get that guy on your backside, you're basically controlling that defender.
And Embiid stretches out that time outside the free throw line. His shooting stroke is so good. Third leading scorer in the NBA this year, almost 30 a game.
Embiid turning away from the double and scoring it again.
He's had his whole plethora of different types of centers in the last month.
So Embiid, a rare occurrence where he's playing on the back end of a back-to-back. With Philly in New Orleans last night, it was a win by the Pelicans.
They really took it to the 76ers with Tobias Harris in uniform.
Mihailo's going to have to make something happen. Shot clock under 2. He'll fire up a deep three. Never had a clean look. That is number 1 in the league. And a lot of it stems from Embiid, who is number 1 amongst players at over 11 a game.
I can't add to it. I can only coach that kind of talent and try to see if we can get to the next level. Now, not a first-time coach, because you mentioned Doc's been around a while.
Oh, Bradley underneath, and Embiid clipped him on the way up.
Because their hands weren't by their head, and they throw a zip pass like Ty Jerome. Now, please don't get that compare it with the fact I'm not comparing Ty Jerome to all those guys I just mentioned, folks.
Curry, no look pass, and Embiid, an easy soft slam that time.
It was good help, but too many guys came over to help out Seth Curry. You'd rather let him have that layup or try to lay it up over all the sunset jerseys.
Playing for his 7th team in 7 years. Baisley, oh, he had it swiped. Playing for his 7th team in 7 years. Baisley, oh, he had it swiped.
From that hiatus of being on the shelf with an injury.
Always just glad to be back out on the floor, as you said, healthy. And for Philly, the 13th free throw of the first half. With 3:32 left to go in this first.
Well, right now it's just a 2-horse race between the Nets and this team right here, the 76ers, for that top spot.
Those teams right at about the 52-53 game mark. I'm talking about Brooklyn in a big game tonight with the LA Lakers. Shot clock is at 5. Maladone trying to shake free from Curry. Has a couple of defensive players on him and might have rushed that one. As Embiid has been a factor here. See Moses Brown back in the game. Embiid, a little sidestep there, able to get to the rim.
And this is just a test. You know, you're playing against, you know, a center that's very dominant. And you get him to almost turn the ball over. Looks like it's going to be a turnover. And being able to still pass the basketball or make a score at the rim.
See if the Thunder go 2 for 1, but it's Embiid coming over. And he just swatted that one away. Has not been on the floor since the first quarter. As Horde off that pass, and he will take a bump and a foul. See the pressure there on Embiid out on the perimeter. Ball movement sends it back to him, and he's got that flat-footed jumper, but that one wide right.
Maladone, nice give up to Brown. Embiid evidently got a piece of the rock.
You know, it's going to take a lot of good, solid rotations on defense, like you just saw, to be able to cut into that deficit now.
Oh, there was a connection there. The All-Stars and Simmons and Embiid, and it's Embiid got behind Moses Brown. Korkmaz, just enough daylight to get that off, and you see Embiid, he didn't move after passing the basketball.
Well, he's such a, you know, he's a big body.
And the Thunder will take on Jeremy Grant and company up in Detroit. And quality opponents indeed.
Now Embiid with all hands on deck once again for the Thunder. Joel, that jump shot, a lot better than it was last night. Give him 25. He knows what makes him good. Nice 2 for 2 from beyond. The Thunder 5 of 10. They are 25th of 30 NBA teams three-point percent. He knows what makes him good. Nice 2 for 2 from beyond. The Thunder 5 of 10. They are 25th of 30 NBA teams three-point percent.
And the Thunder still shooting. They're shooting 53% from the field, which is slightly lower than what the 76ers are doing. He's clearly like looking for an answer as to why the foul was called on me.
And Embiid steps back that time outside the free throw line.
To deflect, steal, and disrupt you offensively.
Oh, Embiid, what a move that time.
He showed a little ballet move that time. It's agility.
Oh, he's like a dancing polar bear out there.
And trying to read what player at what time is going to pass him the basketball.
Embiid knew it was going to be short, and it comes up short.